Hello and good morning, YouTube. So this morning, it is morning after all, according to my refurb Seiko here. It is currently 9:25 on Saturday the 16th. That'll be on sale pretty soon on eBay. This morning we have the unboxing of a Vostok watch. If you're not familiar with Vostok, they're a brand out of Lithuania. Now, I don't want you to confuse Vostok with Bostock. Vostok is a Lithuanian brand. They do some interesting watches with like an Eastern European flair. But what we're going to do, we're going to unbox this because I don't actually know if I got the green dial or the blue dial. Since this is an unboxing, we're going to get some gloves because frankly, if I don't like the watch, it will probably end up for sale on eBay. And I would like to be able to keep it new with tags. I ordered this watch, believe it or not, from Watch Gang. For those of you who are not familiar with Watch Gang, I think you've been living under a rock if you're watching YouTube videos and aren't familiar with Watch Gang. I got a neighbor, he loves Watch Gang. For some reason he likes getting junk in the mail every month. But one of the things that they do well is they tend to go in and buy out micro brands of their watches, and as a result of that, they tend to end up with stuff that is they tend to end up with stuff that's sold out on the actual manufacturer's website. These two Vostoks would be like that, similar to that. So they had a Vostok wheel over the oh wow, okay, it's already starting to open. Okay, they had a Vostok wheel over Christmas, and they were selling some Vostoks that I could not get a hold of any other way. So I've seen on YouTube videos that you folks like to see somebody try to spin the, I don't really know precisely what the purpose of this is, but hey, you know, if other YouTubers are doing it, it seems to be popular with the community. I figure what the heck, I'll spin my box too. Okay, so here we go. Now again, I do not know. These both got held up in the US mail, and so I do not know if we're getting the green dial or the blue dial. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, so we are getting the blue dial. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, so I did order the special edition with the additional straps. Here is the additional straps. Let's go ahead and look at that. Genuine leather. Looks to be fairly straightforward. They are 22mm straps. Awesome. That's a pretty good strap length. Let's see this other strap. Probably not going to remove that. Look at that. Look. Oh, whoops. Sorry. Look at that beautiful, beautiful embossed Vostok-Europe on the leather, and then of course on the actual. Come on, autofocus. Come on, autofocus. Then on the actual. Look at that. Oh, clasp itself. Alright. That is beautiful. Wow. Leather. This nice leather. Doesn't look like top grain leather though, I'm afraid. Let's see what we got here. We've got the Vostok-Europe book. Looks like this is just, yep, regular user's manual for mechanical watches. Blah 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 blah. Watches with automatic winding. Looks like they tried to cover every. Yeah, it looks like they tried to cover pretty much every movement that they make. All right, now it is time for the watch itself. Let's see here. Let's get a good close-up of this dial. Oh wow. So I don't want to remove that. This is the Almaz space station. If you're not familiar, again, with Vostok, Vostok is actually the name of the Russian manned Russian spaceships they sent into space during the space race. The Almaz was actually keep in mind, I am probably just completely butchering that name, but the Almaz was the name of a secret Russian spy station. This being kind of Vostok's thing is celebrating, we have watches, Seikos, Omega Speedmasters. We have all these watches that celebrate America and celebrate America's technological accomplishments. Well, that's not really something you see a lot. Oh wow, that is a seriously thick case. It's not something you really see a lot from European brands. So let's look at that. That's a case monster. Look at that. So that is 16.6. I'm sorry, not 1.6. 16.6 millimeters, or 1.66 centimeters. That is going to sit really, really high on the wrist. I mean, there are some people who really like that. Oh, there we go. There is that Vostok-Europe on the clasp again. Let's take a look at this clasp. This is one of those. I really like these. If you're not familiar with these types of chains, I love them. They are really comfortable. They're easy to adjust. You just pop this piece right here up this way and move this up and down and along this indention train here, and it adjusts. So let's see here. We've got on the back of the case, we have the water resistance, 20 atmospheres, 200 meters. I'm gonna be honest with you folks. When I see this, unless there's an ISO certification assigned to it, or I have actually put it in my water resistance tester, I tend to be very skeptical. I have a hot tub. Me and the wife get in the hot tub pretty regularly, and I take my watches off before I get into that hot tub, unless I have a watch I have personally put in my water resistance tester. Stainless steel case. You can see that beautiful Vostok-Europe laser etched balance wheel. You can see the weight wheel that winds the clock. You can see the balance wheel. I was looking at the balance wheel, that beautiful glint just rotating back and forth. Alright, let's look at the dial. Alright, looking at the dial, we have got a sub 24 hour marker, so you know whether it's AM or PM, as opposed to this whole thing of putting a sun or moon face. Nothing wrong with that. We got blue plastic all over the watch. Let's just we'll go ahead and put this back on. Look at that beautiful blue dial. That is absolutely beautiful. It looks like we have applied markers as opposed to markers that have just been painted on. We've got a bezel that rotates. Listen to that click. I'm going to just be quiet for a minute and let you listen to that click. There is almost no give whatsoever when you, yes, that is what you want. That is a sign of quality. I can show you, I have a Bulova diver that has a very similar high quality bezel, and I love that good solid click sound that you get from a quality watch, particularly a quality diver. Alright, so screw down crown. Up at the top you will notice here that they have got a 40-hour power reserve, and that's your power indicator. So looking at this movement, they have covered it up so I can't see. This looks to be a Japanese 21 joules. Folks, that sounds like a NH38 or an NH35 that has had its the date window removed. This one obviously does not have the date complication. Interestingly enough, though, it has the sub-dial, so it's not one of those Seiko movements. They don't include a power reserve indicator, so I would actually have to get out and find out what exactly kind of movement Vostok has put in this watch. But as we wind the crown, it does have winding functions, so we can just wind that up. It will slowly make its way towards the 40-hour power reserve. Oh, look at that. Yep. And again, I don't want to overwind it. Alright, and the next thing I'm going to do, seconds hacking. Pulled the thing all the way out. We're going to set it to the current time. Get my good old-fashioned Seiko Quartz Saturday the 16th. Video's been running for a minute, so we're now at 9:37. So we're going to go ahead and set the Vostok for 9:37 a.m. So we'll just go backwards here. So we are not at 12. And 9, 5, 36, 37. And I'll go ahead and put it to 38. And okay, and you can hear that glorious ticking. I don't know if you can hear it in the video, but you can hear it live. Alright, so we have got that. Let's look at it, what it looks like on the wrist, shall we? Again, not going to remove a lot of this plastic because I am not sure I will be keeping this watch. And I am going to have to go off camera for just a second. There we go. There we go. Alright. I'm not sizing it up to my wrist, because again, I have not made a decision regarding whether or not I'm going to sell this watch. Oh. Well, that was a there we go. Alright, let's see here. Let's try this again. I have not had so much difficulty trying on a watch before, but this thing is, there we go. Alright, and there it is on the wrist, not properly fitted to my wrist. And that thing is, if you take a look at my 7.5 inch wrist for reference, that thing is pretty big. there you have it. Gonna leave this video up, warts and all, with me dropping my phone. Just because I don't feel like a lot of the YouTube videos now are such high production quality, you might as well be watching a dadgum movie. Yeah, so there you go. There is the Vostok-Europe Almaz special edition with the blue dial. Again, folks, I'm going to be looking at this watch about whether or not I'm going to keep it, add it to my collection and begin wearing it, or whether or not this watch will actually end up being a watch you see for sale on eBay. Folks, take care of yourselves, stay safe, wear your mask, get vaccinated. We got to get this world back to normal as soon as possible. And until then, order watches, give yourself a treat, open some boxes, and have a great day.